praises to the Most High God, Yahweh, by Shema Mashiach, and Malak Yahushua, right, for another Sabbath day, another day to magnify and glorify the name of the Most High, right? Lord willing, our Sabbath been restful, right? Been spiritual, right? And you've been staying in the spirit, right? By praying, fasting, reading, studying, exhorting one another, and loving one another in these last days, and displaying the same grace, mercy, and long suffering towards one another as the Most High has shown unto us, right? By His long suffering and mercy, waking us up in these last days to know that we Israelites, right? To be able to see the signs that's kicking off and to prepare ourselves and get ourselves right in the eyes of the Most High by keeping the commandments into the day of the Lord, right? So as we do always, we're going to kick it off with the book of Acts, chapter 17 and verse number 2.
All right, it's the book of Acts, chapter 17 and verse number 2. And Paul, as his manner was, went in unto them, and 3 Sabbath days.
And what?
And 3 Sabbath days. Reason with them out of the scriptures.
Moving in the spirit of our righteous forefathers, man, as Paul in his manner was, and we got to teach out of the scriptures every Sabbath, man. Read. It's like go to 18 and 4.
Acts 18 and verse 4. And he reasoned in the synagogue every Sabbath.
Every what?
Every
Bear with us. There you go. God, all praise to the Most
Praise to
High.
the Most High, man. Satan, man.
Satan.
We're going to bring that out one more time in Job 8:8, man. NLT. Bring that out one more time, man.
It's the book of Job, chapter 8 and verse number 8 in the NLT.
Hey, Satan trying to take the trying to take the sound, man. Trying to stop the word, man. But hey, the words of the Lord going to have his free course, man. Job 8:8 in the NLT one more time.
Just ask the previous generation.
Just ask the previous generations. Remember the days of old, man. Remember Abraham for his faith, right? Remember Sarah, man, for her honoring her husband, man. And remember Jacob, man. Remember all of our forefathers. Go ahead.
Just ask the previous generations.
Ask the previous generations. Go ahead.
Pay attention to the experience of our
We
ancestors.
gotta pay attention to the experiences of our ancestors, man. Right? Go ahead, bring that Sirach 33:17 one more time.
God's book of Sirach, chapter 33 and verse 17. Consider that I labor not for myself only, but for all of them that seek learning.
Like I said aforetime, man, we don't do this for our own vain glory and our own good, man. We do this to serve the Lord, man. Serve Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai, because He commanded us to go out there and do these things, man. He said, we can't hold these things. He commanded us, man. We gotta cry loud and spare not. And we gotta lift up our voice as a trumpet and show Jacob their transgressions, man. Show Israel, right? Hey, to stop sinning, to repent, man. Right? Hey, to show Israel, right, as we remember in these experiences of our elders, man. Right? Of our ancestors, man. Right? Our ancestors failed. That's why we are here right now going through what we go through. Right? So we're gonna learn these experiences of our elders. We're going to go out here and labor, not for ourselves only, but for all of them that are seeing these signs and wonders, and they want to know what the hell is going on, right? They want to know how to get out of this thing, and we're going to show them through the scriptures of the Lord. Well, brother, you got it.
Now we're going to dive straight into the lesson, right? The lesson is titled, right? As everybody see, you click the thumbnail, you seen what's going on, right? These are the greatest teachers in Israel, man.
Right.
You got a lot of men that set up in the spirit, right? They breaking stuff down. You know, they going out for 10 plus years, right? Shaking the hand, right? Waking people up, right? And you got a lot of big names in this truth, man, that's doing mighty works, right? And whatever name is coming into your mind on who you think is the greatest teacher, the teachers that we're going to bring out today are 10 times better, right? It's way better than all the prominent teachers in Israel. Right? The best teachers that you know, the teachers that you've been watching, the teaching that you learn from, right? It's better than these men. Right? Give me the book of Sirach chapter 6 and verse 32.
It's the book of Sirach chapter 6 and verse number 2.
Hands down the best teachers in Israel. No debate. Right? Read that.
Exalt not thyself in the counsel of thy own heart. That thy
Job 32 and 8.
Job 32?
Yeah.
It's the book of Job, chapter 32, and verse number 8. And it reads, but there is a spirit in man.
7.
Verse 7. I said, days should speak, and multitude of years should teach
It
wisdom.
said days should speak, because you can learn a lot of things within a day. And it said a multitude of years can teach you wisdom, man. That's it. It's through experience, right? Through past mistakes, through men that came before you, and they teach many things, right? Read.
Come. But there is a spirit in man, and the inspiration of the Almighty giveth them understanding.
Right.
Great men are not always wise, neither do the aged understand judgment.
Right. So we're gonna go into a more spiritual aspect of things that you can learn from. It's not just these prominent men that you might have seen on the thumbnail, man.
Right.
Right? And there was a lot of men that wasn't on that thumbnail that are mighty teachers in this thing, man.
That's right.
Right? From various amounts of camps. But it's things on the spiritual aspect that you can learn from. And they're the greatest teachers, man. Because everybody has different experiences. Everybody learns different. Right? If you're going to dive into who these greatest teachers are, right? Give me Sirach 6 and verse 32.
Done. This is the book of Sirach, chapter 6, and verse number 32. My son, if thou wilt, thou shalt be taught, and if thou wilt apply thy mind, thou shalt be prudent.
Read.
If thou love to hear, thou shalt receive understanding. If thou bow thine ear, thou shalt be wise.
So you have to hearken onto these words that we're going to bring out, man. And these are the things that you can apply to and that you can learn from, right, on your day-to-day, right, that you can meditate on. More than just signing in on YouTube, clicking a button and watching this teaching, man. There's other aspects and ways that you can learn in this truth, man, right? And we're going to dive into what these things are through the Spirit and Lord willing, and you can apply these things to your walk, right? Because these men might not always be here. You two might not always be here, right? You have to utilize these things and be taught and be willing to learn, right? How to apply these things to your life, right? But you got it, King.
All praise to the Most High. Hey, mighty, for real. Like the brother was just breaking out, man. Hey, these are the greatest teachers in Israel, man. Right? Hey, like you were just breaking out. Hands down. Right? They might be 20 times, 20 times, let's say 10, like 20 times better, man. Right? Yeah, I know y'all clicked the thumbnail, y'all seen what was going on. You know what I'm saying?
Better than Naquan.
Better than Naquan. Better than Amos.
Bishop of thing.
Ratazan.
Any teacher that you think of, he's gonna be better, man.
Way better, man.
You can't, it's hands down, man. Any teacher, whoever your favorite teacher is, they can be from any camp, right? Any place, they better, right?
Man. Bring out that Romans 15.
Done. It's the book of Romans, chapter 15 and verse number 4.
Yeah.
For whatsoever things were written aforetime were written for our learning.
Hey, as the scripture just said, man. Everything that was written before was written for our learning, man. Right? These things that happened before us, man. Hey, these are the teachers right here, man. Because it's written for our learning.
There you go.
It's written for us to learn. It's written for us to understand. It's written for us to give us hope, exhortation, and encouragement to go on, man. To fight on, man. To keep on going, man. Right? Everything that was written aforetime is written for our learning. Hey, everything that was written aforetime, this is it's just out there now, man. This is the teachers, man. All of the prophets, all of the letters, everything that was written, man. Right? The law, man, is the greatest teacher, man. Better than, like brothers just said, better than Naquan, better than Zabak, better than Ratazan. Better than Amos, better than any daggone person that you see out here, shaking hand right now, man. The law, right? The Most High, right? Our forefathers, right? These things that was written aforetime is written for our learning, to teach us, man, to give us hope, to give us courage, right? To give us faith, man, to boost us up, right? Give me the book of Proverbs chapter 24 and verse 16.
It's the book of Proverbs chapter 24. And verse number 16.
Because even though these are the best teachers, the greatest teachers, right? A lot of our teachers, a lot of men in the scriptures, right? They had a perfect heart toward the Most High. But at the same time, they still failed, right? But at the same time that they failed, their failure, it wasn't a failure to them. It was fuel to do better, man. Fuel, to be a better example, right? Bring that out.
For a just man falleth 7 times,
right? Read,
and riseth up again. But the wicked shall fall into mischief.
Right? So a just man gonna rise 7 times. Look at our forefathers, man. Right? Our forefathers, David, right, had a perfect heart towards the Most High. Right? Yeah, he failed, right? But he rose up and then fall back into these things, man. Right? We gotta learn from the courage that David had, man. He was courageous out here, man. For the daggone what they call a giant, man. Right? Put a rock through his head. He said, these things, I'm not proving with this sword and this daggone shield, man. I don't need this. Just give me my 5 smooth rocks in my sling. I got you. You know what I'm saying? The ever show confidence of David and the mercies that the Most High gave him, man. Right? We could learn from that. Right? And we could learn from the man that the wicked that fell into mischief. Like Nabal, the fool, man, right? The pride that he had, right? How not to be prideful, right? It's a wise proverb out there, man, right? A foolish man, right? Fall into make mistakes on his own, right? But a wise man, right, will learn from the mistakes of others, man, right? And that's what we need to be starting to do. Learn from these teachers that's before us, man, because these things that was written aforetime is for our learning. Brother, you got it out.
Kind of like the brother was going into, one of the greatest teachers, first and foremost, right, is learning from past men's mistakes, right? Because the brother, he brought that up yesterday, a proverb is, a fool will learn from his own mistakes, Right, but a wise man, he'll learn from the mistakes of others. Right, and we're gonna go into both because it is good to learn from your own mistakes because we go off in his flesh. But it's more prudent to learn from the mistakes of others. All right, give me the book of Proverbs, chapter 22 and verse number 3.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 22, and verse number 3. A prudent man foreseeth the evil.
You do what?
It's like a prudent man foreseeth the
Right,
evil.
here it is, you see in the scriptures, right? You see what happened, not even just in the scriptures, you see in your lifetime what has befallen certain men for the certain acts that they do. You should be prudent and foresee the evil that's coming before them, man.
Right.
That's what a prudent man would do. Okay, he went this way, he did this. Why the hell would I go and do the same thing and end up in the same result? Right? Of course you're gonna go into a different path because you've seen that man and his experiences and what that led him to, man. Read on.
It's like a prudent man foreseeth evil and hideth
Right?
himself.
He hideth himself from that way, man. You're not gonna go and walk in the same paths that led somebody into destruction unless you're a fool. That's what it's gonna say. Read that.
But a simple person pass on and are
But
punished.
the simple pass on and are punished, man. Here you are, you disregarding all of the signs, right? You disregarding the past mistakes, the history. That's why I dive into these things. Brother brought out Job 8 and 8. You have to dive into the histories of the things that happened before you so you don't repeat the same mistakes. That's a great teacher, right? It's teaching you, look, this is what's gonna happen if you do this, right? And this is gonna happen if you do this.
That's right.
Why not take the advice, take the teachers and just do the right thing?
That's right.
Right? So, hey, the prudent man is going to foresee these things. And that's why you got to dive into the scriptures. You got to dive and ask certain things and look into your lifetime and see what certain men did in your past. We all got wicked family members. Dead, in jail, drunkards, homeless, right? No good. I mean, we seen all the patterns, man. Right? Men can learn, women can learn, right? What type of traits and what certain things they did that got us into the situation. And we all know that we need the law. Everybody that's going through that is without the law, man. Right? So let's learn from these things and apply these things before we fall into the same traps. Right? We fall into the same snares. Right? Give me Deuteronomy chapter 32 and verse 7, the classic.
It's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 32 and verse number 7. Remember the days of
Do
old.
what?
Remember the days of
You
old.
have to remember these days, man. Remember the days. How you gonna remember if you never learned it?
All right.
You never dived into it. You never even considered it. Israel don't consider. They don't give a damn. We just go into this. It's for family.
It's for family.
Right? Here you are, you damn sacrificing to Satan, right? And it's for family. You don't give a damn.
Damn Don Toretto spirit.
Yeah, see that? Don Toretto.
Damn.
You just don't care.
Family.
Right? It's for family, yeah.
It's for family.
Yeah, damn Italian spirit, man.
Fast and Furious.
That's crazy.
Alright, read on.
Remember the days of old. Consider the years of many generations.
Why is he telling you to do this? Right? Why is he telling you to consider these years, man? Look back in the past, right? Read.
Ask thy fathers, and he will show thee, thy elders, and they will tell thee. When the Most High divided to the nations.
That's it on that. Right? And if you jump up, actually start at 5 real quick.
Verse 5. They have corrupted themselves. Their spot is not the spot of his children. They are a perverse and crooked generation. Do ye thus requite the Lord, O foolish people and unwise? Is not thy father that hath brought thee? Hath he not made thee and established thee? Remember the days of
That's
old.
why you got to look back. That's why he said, oh, you foolish generation, man. Do you not consider the things that has befallen the men that are before you, man?
Right.
Have you not learned? And the Most High make it so plain. And that's why when you go into the scriptures, I mean, it's a plethora of scriptures. We ain't going to have time to pull them all. But a lot of righteous men always brought up the days before and what wickedness had befallen Israel, man. And warned the people and told the people, look, this is how we got into this situation, man. We as wicked as our forefathers was, man. Right? So we have to consider the days of many generations, man. Right? Give me one more. Psalm 77 and verse number 5. I want two more.
It's the book of Psalms, chapter 77 and verse number 5. I have considered the days of old.
He did what?
I have considered the days of
Right,
old.
there's this precept in that. Hey, you gotta consider the days of old. Right? They can teach you. You can be like, yeah, okay. You like you in a certain situation, you can look back. What did David do? What would David do in this situation? You can dive into the script. Let me see what he would do, man. All right, you can learn from these things, man. All right, read.
Come. The years of the ancient times I called to remembrance my song in the night. I commune with my own heart, and my spirit made delight search.
Diligent.
It's like a diligent search.
The spirit made diligent search, man. And you can apply these things in all aspects of your life, man. Your marriage, financial, right? All hell breaking loose. It's all type of scriptures and things that happen aforetime, like the brother brought out in Romans 15 and 4, that you can apply and learn from, right? So if we got to apply these great teachers, speak about these great teachers, use these great teachers, man. Cause a lot of people, they just watch damn YouTube like it's entertainment, man, right? Just pull on a video and just kick their feet up and eat their dinner, right? Are you really learning from these men, right? You can learn from these scriptures, man. So give me Matthew, second Maccabees chapter 2 and verse 49. All right, I brought this out last night, but I want to bring it out again.
Second Maccabees.
Kind
It's the book of
first Maccabees.
Come. It's the book of First Maccabees, chapter 2 and 149.
Kind
Verse number 49. Now, when the time drew near that Mattathias should die, he said unto his sons, now hath pride and rebuke gotten strength, and the time of destruction and the wrath of indignation. Now therefore, my sons, be ye zealous for the Lord.
This is Mattathias, a mighty man of the Lord, man. A Levitical priest, right? He's finna die, man. He was a very zealous, bold man for the Most High. Stood 10 toes down, man. Right? He's finna go up all the way to earth. He's finna die, man. Let's see what he told his sons. All right, read that.
And give your lives for the covenant of your father.
Read.
Call to remembrance.
Do what?
Call to remembrance.
Call to, he's stirring his son's spirit up, man. Hey, remember, call to remembrance. Read.
What acts our fathers did in their time.
And what your forefathers did, man, in their time, when they was alive on the earth. Read.
So shall you receive great honor and an everlasting name.
Now bear with us, we're gonna read through this, man. Read that.
Was not Abraham found faithful in temptation, and it was imputed unto him for righteousness?
Right? So hey, he's telling them, look, hey, when you tempted, hey, think about Abraham. Wasn't it not imputed unto him for righteousness? When he was tempted, he kept the faith. All right, read on.
Joseph, in the time of his distress, kept the commandment and was made Lord of Egypt.
Hey, remember, hey, Joseph, man. Time of distress. Right? The woman pressing up on him. What's that? Genesis, the 39th chapter, man. Right? Pressing up on him. Right? Famine going on. He was wise and prudent and set these things up in order. Right? Read.
Phineas, our father, and being zealous and fervent, obtained the covenant of an everlasting priesthood.
Read.
It's like Joshua,
Right.
fulfilling the word, was made a judge in Israel. Caleb, forbearing witness before the congregation.
He's saying this to his sons, man. Bringing up all the mighty forefathers, man, and the things that they have done. All right, read.
Received the heritage of the land. David, for being merciful, possessed the throne of an everlasting kingdom. Elijah, for being zealous and fervent for the law, was taken up into the heaven. Ananias, Azariah, and Mishael, by believing, were saved out of the flame.
All right.
Daniel, for his innocency, was delivered from the mouth of lions.
That's the point.
And thus consider ye.
Do what?
And thus consider
And
ye.
consider the days of old, man. You can learn from past men's mistakes and their greatnesses, man, their strengths. Right? It ain't just always, you can learn from their strengths too and apply it. Damn, he was mighty in that, man. Hey, Abraham did have a lot of faith, man. I want to apply that. You can learn from that. All right, read.
Throughout all ages, that none that put their trust in him shall be
Come
overcome.
read that from the top one more time.
And thus consider ye throughout all ages.
Thus considered throughout all ages. Now you can't learn from these men that we got on the thumbnail, right? The amount of hours they put into this truth, sacrificing their life, right? Sacrificing their time with their family, right? To feed the flock, right? And you can learn from these men too. And if you talk to these men, I'm sure you can learn a lot of past experiences that they went through just being in this truth for X amount of years, right? But it's at all ages that what?
That none that put their trust in him
That none that put their trust in the Most High is what?
shall be overcome.
Shall be overcome. And that's what he strengthened his sons with. Hey, look at all these men that came before you, man. Hey, if you put your trust in the Most High, you ain't gonna be overcome.
Right.
And hey, Judas and his brothers, they moved in that spirit, man. They didn't give it down. They was putting their life on the line, right? And hey, they learned from that. That boosted their spirit up, man.
Right.
Gave them great zeal, learning from their forefathers. That's why. And Mattathias didn't even talk about himself. And what mighty act he just did, right? Right before this. He didn't speak about his life. He talked about the men that came before him, man. Hey, live your life based off these mighty men, right? So you can learn from things that came before you. How about you got it?
That's right. All praise to the Most High. You definitely can. Like, you can learn from anything, right? That the Most High God put you through. The trials, the tribulations, the errors, the triumphs. You can learn from these things, right? Even the book of Sirach, chapter 2, and start at verse number 4.
Come. It's the book of Sirach,
Really, you can just start at verse 1.
chapter 2 and verse number 1.
This right here is, you're saying, learning you an Israelite 101. You gotta read Sirach chapter 2 and verse 1 on down, man. Hey, read Sirach chapter 1 all the way to the end, right? It's a whole exhortation that's gonna uplift you, right? Coming into this truth as a new creature, man, right? To the Most High. Go ahead, read that out.
Sirach chapter 2 and verse 1.
Uh-huh.
My son, if thou come to serve the Lord,
After I come to serve the Lord, see, we're going into the best teacher right now, man. One of the greatest teachers, man. Hey, Sirach, man. Right? Ecclesiasticus, man. Hey, wisdom, man. This is like Proverbs times 10, man. Right? You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
prepare thy soul for temptation, and set thy heart aright, and constantly endure.
And do what?
Constantly
You
endure.
gotta constantly endure. This is a learning moment right now. You're learning something from the things that was written aforetime. One of the greatest teachers. Go ahead.
And make not haste in the time of trouble.
He said you gotta prepare your soul for temptation. You gotta set your heart right. You gotta constantly endure, right? This is a learning situation right here. We go through these trials and tribulation, right? It's always a way out, right? It's always a testimony, right? To let you know in the scriptures that guess what? You're not the only one that's going through it, right? You're not the only. It's not the first. This is the thing that you're going through. Ain't no new thing, right? It's already written aforetime. It's already a cheat code on how to get out of it, right? Go ahead, keep reading though.
Gone. And make not haste in the time of trouble. Cleave unto him.
Do what?
Cleave unto him.
What's the cheat code?
Cleave unto him.
Hey, this is giving you the game right here, right? This is the GAME. God's attention motivates education, man. Right? Go ahead, read that out.
And depart not away, that thou mayest be increased at thy last end.
That thou mayest be increased at that last end. Go ahead.
Whatsoever is brought upon thee. Take cheerfully.
What we gotta do?
Take cheerfully.
Take it cheerfully, because you're not the only one that. Hey, you gotta look when you read into these scriptures and you understand that. Guess what? These things that was written aforetime was written for our learning. That through patience and comfort of the scriptures, we might have hope. Right? We gotta read these things, man. This is gonna give us hope. This is going to give us patience to constantly endure. We're going to take these things cheerfully with a smile when we become patient. Right? Go ahead.
And be patient when thou art changed to a low estate.
When you are changed to a lower state, because what?
For gold is tried in the fire.
What the Lord called us?
Gold is tried in the fire.
Hey, when you going through it, hey, the Lord look at you as gold. He see what's in you that you can't see with your own carnal eyes, man. Right? So he set these things aforetime for you. Right, this teacher, which is his law and his prophets and our forefathers, right, to go through these things to exhort the upcoming generation. Like the Most High told Moses, hey, go encourage Joshua. Go encourage Joshua because he gonna go into that land. So you gotta encourage. The Most High God is giving us an encouragement right now. He's teaching us right now. Go ahead.
And acceptable men in the furnace of adversity.
And you will be an acceptable man in the fire of adversity to the Most High. Let's go into another teacher, right? The experience of David, man. Go to the book of Psalms, chapter 51. Let's start at verse number 1.
It's the book of Psalms, chapter 51, and verse number 1. And it reads, have mercy upon me, O Yahweh.
What's the first thing that David asked? He asked the Most High to have mercy upon him. Go ahead.
According to thy loving kindness, according unto the multitude of thy tender mercy, blot out my transgression.
What he asked the Lord to do?
Blot out my transgressions.
Hey, he's repenting right now. He asked the Most High to blot out my transgressions. Go ahead.
Wash me thoroughly from mine iniquity, and cleanse me from my sin.
For what?
For I acknowledge my transgressions.
What you gotta do?
For I acknowledge my transgressions, and my sin is ever before me.
Hey, 101, you gotta acknowledge that you sin, man. You got all of us has sinned aforetime.
Right.
All of us has sinned aforetime by not keeping the commandments of the Most High God. By being taught Christmas, by being taught damn Thanksgiving, by being taught all of these damn religions and Islam and Christianity and things like that, right? So the Most High, when you first come into this thing, what David is showing you, right now, that you gotta ask the Most High to have mercy upon you, because you could have got killed, right? You could have got killed in the basement of that church eating that goddamn pork chop, right? You could have got killed bowing your head down 5 times a day, banging your head on the ground to a rock, right? You could have got killed, right? Hey, being in the world on Christmas, hey, you could have got killed on Thanksgiving Day. 502 people die every year, right? On Thanksgiving Day. 502 people. Just the last year, it was like 450, right? On Christmas, 102 people died, and that's it. And that's so single day, right? In that day, people getting killed. The other day, on Thanksgiving, brothers threw up the fast, all praise to the Most High. They threw up curses against the heathen. That's what the Most High did, right? Hey, destroy the goddamn old folks home full of Edomites, man. Hey, put that on fire, man, right? But the Most High God is telling you, hey, you're an acceptable man in the fire of adversity. He having mercy upon you right now, man. Right? You could have been dead in the world. But guess what? The Most High God, hey, he showed mercy on David. And David said what you got to do first is acknowledge, right, your transgression. Give me the book of John, 1 John, chapter 1, and start at verse number 8.
It is the book of 1 John, chapter 1. It's the book of 1 John, chapter 1, and verse number 8. It's the book of 1 John, chapter 1, and verse number 8. Again, a new command. That's true. 1 John, chapter 1, and verse number 8. Yeah. If we say that we have no sin, we deceive ourselves.
What did John say?
We deceive ourselves.
If we say we have no sin, right, we deceive ourselves, man. Right? This is why we got to go into these things. This is why we got to remember the days of old. We got to look into the experiences of our father. Hey, one experience that David went through, and he was catching hell, man. As a king, he was catching hell, man. People was hating him. His own son tried to turn his back on him and take his throne and kill him, right? You know what I'm saying? Before David became king, a king was after his head, man. The Lord's anointed, man, right, was after him. Right? David was catching it, man. Right? David even failed one time, man, with the situation concerning Uriah the Hittite. But you know one thing that, guess what? David, right, didn't fail in? Having that heart towards the Most High, right? Which made him perfect to the Lord, man. Right? You'll say he had the heart toward the Most High to keep his charge and not have no wicked thing or no wicked heathen around him, man. Right? And the first thing David did in the Psalms 51, he said, I acknowledge my transgression. Because it said, keep reading that again from the top.
If we say that we have no sin, we deceive ourselves.
We deceive ourselves, read.
And the truth is not in us.
And the truth is not in you. You will be a goddamn liar before the Lord. And our forefathers were prophets, right? And if a prophet speak, he shall not lie, man. Right? Because this came straight from the Most High, right? Go ahead, keep reading on that though.
God, verse 9.
Because what?
If we confess our sins,
But if we acknowledge our sin, we confess it. We bring it out. Go ahead.
he is faithful and just to forgive us our sins and to cleanse us from all unrighteousness.
Hey, you see what David said in Psalm 51? Have mercy upon me, oh Yahweh, man. Right? I acknowledge my transgressions. Right? You think the Lord didn't forgive David? You think the Lord didn't have mercy on him? Right? Hey, the Lord said he was perfect, man. Hey, he stayed firm in the fire of adversity, man. And he cleaved unto the Most High, right? And all this stuff that he did went through, and he took it cheerfully, man, right? And he cried to the Most High, right? So when we acknowledge our failures, man, hey, that frees us, man. It begins. It not just frees us, but it begins the healing process, man. Because our people have been hurt, man. Our people have been taught wrong, right? By these teachers out here of the world, right? Our people been daggone trodden down, right? Our people gotta go into these things to get the hope. Give me another one. Go to the book of 1 Kings, chapter 2, and start at verse number 2. Let's see what David said to his son. Bring it out. 1 Kings chapter 2, verse 2.
It's the book of 1 Kings, chapter 2, and verse 2. I go the way of all the earth. Be thou strong therefore.
What did he tell his son?
Be thou strong therefore.
He told his son to be strong. This is David teaching his son, right? This is a fire teacher right here, man. David is teaching his son as men should be doing to their children, man. Teaching their sons and their daughters to be strong, not just physically, but in the faith. Go ahead.
And show thyself a man.
And do what?
And show thyself a man.
Go ahead, read.
And keep the charge of the Lord thy God.
What you gotta be doing?
Keep the charge of the Lord thy God.
You wanna be a man, what you gotta do?
Keep the charge of the Lord thy God.
You gotta keep the charge of the Most High God. Go ahead.
God. To walk in his ways.
What did David teach Solomon?
To walk in his ways.
Go ahead.
To keep his statutes.
What he telling Solomon to do?
To keep his statutes.
And what?
And his commandments.
See that?
And his judgments. And his testimonies.
Where is it written in what?
As it is written in the law of Moses.
And David is going back to his forefathers in the laws of Moses, man. See, you gotta, like the brother was just bringing out, you gotta go into the experiences of our fathers, man. You gotta remember the days of old. This is the best teachers. David is even getting taught from the days of old from Moses, from the law. Right? Go ahead, keep reading them.
That thou mayest prosper in all that thou doest,
go ahead.
And whithersoever thou turnest thyself.
So David is an elder talking to his son, saying, guess what? I learned this from my elders, the laws of Moses, right? I'm going to teach this to you so you can prosper, right? And all that you do and wherever you turn. Because hop down to verse 6. This is what he called his son. Go ahead. Hop down to verse 6.
Verse 6. Do therefore according to thy wisdom.
And he called his son wise, man. He said, do therefore according to thy wisdom. Right? Because Solomon is about to become king. Now hop to chapter 3, right quick. Chapter 3 and start at verse 9.
It's the book of 1 Kings chapter 3 and verse number 9. Give therefore thy servant an understanding heart.
This is a prayer of Solomon. Right? This is what Solomon prayed for. Go ahead.
To judge thy people, that I may discern between good and bad. For who is able to judge this thy so great a people? And the speech pleased the Lord, that Solomon had asked this thing.
See, that's mercy, man. That's mercy, because Solomon could have asked, just give me all the riches, give me all of the daggone money, right? But Solomon, this is what Solomon is teaching us, right? In the word, right? To be wise, to ask the Most High God for spiritual things, right? Give me understanding on how I can lead my people. Give me understanding on how I can lead my household. Give me understanding, right, and wisdom on what to say, on how to teach your people, right? Give me understanding of what I'm supposed to be doing in this truth, right? Give me understanding, right? Hop down to verse 17.
Verse 17. And the woman said,
after Solomon prayed for that, right? the Most High God, right, ended up sending them a daggone test, man. Right? Start at verse 16, Salaki.
Verse 16. Then came there 2 women
Uh-huh.
that were harlots
That were whores, man. That were harlots. Go ahead.
unto the king, and they stood before him.
Uh-huh.
And the one woman said, O my Lord, I am this woman, dwell in one house,
Uh-huh.
and I was delivered of a child with her in the house. And it came to pass, when the 3rd day after that I was delivered, this woman was delivered also. And we were together, and there was no stranger with us in the house.
Right, go ahead, keep reading.
Save we 2 in the house.
Uh-huh.
And this woman's child died in the night because she overlaid it. And she rose at midnight and took my son from beside me,
Right.
while thy handmaid slept, and laid it in her bosom, and laid her dead child in my bosom.
That's madness, man. These 2 whores is over here fighting over a baby, man. Because the one was being daggone irresponsible, right? Rolled over on the baby and smothered it to death, right? And then she tried to take the other one's baby, right? This is a test that's been sent from the Most High that was sent from the Most High by way of what Solomon prayed for, which is understanding. Go ahead.
And when I rose in the morning to give my child suck, behold, it was dead. But when I had considered it in the morning, behold, it was not my son, which I did bear.
Uh-huh.
And the other woman said, Nay, but the living is my son, and the dead is thy son.
See that?
And this said, No, but the dead is thy son, and the living is my son. Thus they spake before the king.
So they before the king in a trial right now, fighting. They basically in a custody battle right now for who child it is. Go ahead.
Then said the king, that
Which is Solomon.
the one said, This is my son that liveth, and thy son is dead. And the other said, Nay, but thy son is dead,
Uh-huh.
and my son is the living.
Right.
And the king said, Bring me a sword.
Watch the wisdom of Solomon. Learn from this wisdom right here what he said. Go ahead.
And they brought a sword before the king, and the king said, Divide the living child into 2, and give 1/2 to the one, and 1/2 to the other.
Uh-huh.
Then spake the woman whose the living child was unto the king,
It said what? What she said?
for her bowels yearned upon her son. And she said, O Lord, O my Lord, give her the living child, and in no wise slay it.
Uh-huh.
But the other said, Let it be neither mine nor
What
thine.
the other whore say?
Let it be neither mine nor
It's
thine,
madness.
but divide.
Now let's see what Solomon made the judgment on.
Then
Let's see
the
this.
king answered and said, Give her the living child, and no wise slay it. She is the mother thereof.
See that? And what else?
And all Israel heard the judgment which the king had judged,
Uh-huh.
and they feared the king, for they saw the wisdom,
The what?
the
What
wisdom,
did David call his son?
the wisdom
Uh-huh.
of Yahweh was in him to do judgment.
See that? Right? So when you pray to the Most High, when you confess, right, and you acknowledge where you at, and you act like David got mercy from the Most High, right? Solomon prayed for understanding, and the Most High God made him wise, man, right? And that's how he gained respect, right? Through praying to the Lord, right? That's how David got mercy, right? About acknowledging his sin, right? But calm, brothers got it, man. That's the wisdom of Solomon right there, man.
Basically, what the brother going into is you can learn from your own mistakes and your own past experiences, and it's truth, right? Now, give me Sirach 34 and verse number 9.
It's the book of Sirach, chapter 34, and verse what? Verse 9. A man that have traveled knoweth many things, and he that hath much experience will declare wisdom.
What?
Will declare wisdom.
Right? Meaning he gained much experience and made him more wise. I'm just not talking about hopping on a damn Southwest plane, man. Or riding on a damn megabus. Or what's the trains called? Amtrak, man.
Yeah.
They're not talking about just taking a flight and going to the next city. No, you can travel through much tribulations, right? Through much camps and marriage, all hell breaking down in your household. Right? These are the things that you're traveling through and you're gaining experience through these many years. So I brought that out in the book of Job, kicked it off. Hey, through many years, through much years, hey, you can gain experience, man. Right? You know?
And he that hath much experience will declare wisdom. He that hath no experience knoweth little.
Know what?
Knoweth
So
little.
you gotta go through certain things, man. Like the brother brought out in right the second chapter, man. You're gonna go through temptations. You're gonna go through all hell breaking loose, man. But through these things, what happens? You learn. You get built up. You get strengthened. You get stronger in this truth. Right? These are the things that you are learning from your own experiences. Right? So, I mean, yeah, that worldly proverb, you know what I'm saying? You learn from others. Hey, it's good to learn from yourself because when you do go off, you're going to go off somewhere. Now, when you go off, you better learn from that. Lest you go through it again and the Most High, they judge you 10 times worse. Right? So we don't say he that had no experience knoweth little.
But he that hath traveled is full of prudence.
Read.
When I traveled, I saw many things.
Right? You see many things in this truth. You go through many things. You dealing with different people's spirits. Right? You might go on highways and byways. You see all type of things. You might actually travel to different cities and see many things, man. All right, we on?
And I understand more things I understand more than I can express. I was oft times in danger of death, yet I was delivered because of these
He
things.
said, I was delivered. Why? Because he had experience. You was able, look, you was in a danger of death. But since you had experience, you've been through these things already, and you was able to avoid the danger. That was you learning from your past mistakes, man. Or learning from the men before you, right? Hey, that's you gaining that experience, and that's how you gain more wisdom in this truth. That's a great teacher.
Right.
Hey, he could have been dead. All right, read that one more time, verse 12.
God, I was oft times in danger.
You was in danger.
Of-
Hey, danger of your marriage, right? Danger of the brotherhood, danger of your life, danger of your job. All the things could have been on the line, but what? You had experience. Right? You might have been danger of your job. You know what? Let me be blameless, man. You know I'm gonna come in a little early because you already know what's to come. So you don't apply this precept. I'm gonna just be blameless, man. They ain't gonna have they can't say nothing. I'm here 20 minutes early. I'm here an hour early. You might be like, Will, 3 hours early to work. Right? You just up there. You in the break, you just kicking it. I'm 3 hours early. You blameless, man. They know their brother Will gonna be on time every time, man. Right?
That's right.
You see that? Right? Hey, I'm trying to learn about. I gotta age. Hey, I gotta get there early, man. Right? Right? So hey, you know, so you can learn from these things though. Read verse 13.
The spirit of those that fear the Lord shall live, for their hope is in him.
Right? So you can learn from your past experiences, and that's gonna make you wise and it's true. Right? Now I want to go into what the brothers going to. Hey, David, man. You got, hey, David, it was in that spirit, man, to learn from his past mistakes. Give me Psalms 119 and verse number 51. So 59.
Book of Psalms chapter 119 and verse number 59. I thought on my ways.
Do what?
I thought on my
Hey,
ways.
David thought on his ways, man. Sometimes you got to sit down and examine yourself. Right? That's in the book of 2 Corinthians 13 and 5. We might pull that. Right? But hey, he said he thought on his ways. Meaning you have to examine yourself, weigh everything in a balance, look at yourself, see where you can get better at. That's a great teacher. Right? That's a beautiful teacher in this thing to learn from what you have done before times, man. That's the only way you're going to get better. You got a lot of people, they don't care. I was born this way and I'm always be this way.
Right.
I've been like this since I was little. Right? I've been doing this. But what you're doing is off. Right? What you're doing is wicked. You need to consider your ways, man. All right, read on.
God. I thought on my ways and turned my feet unto thy
And
testimony.
he turned his feet onto the testimonies of the Lord. And he said, I made haste. Right? If you keep reading, he said, I made haste and delayed not to keep thy commandments. Meaning when he considered his ways, he seen what he was doing. If it was off against the Most High, he turned back to him, man. And that comes through examination. All right, give me that real quick in 2 Corinthians 13 and 5 real quick.
It's the book of 2 Corinthians, chapter 13 and verse number 5. It's like, and it reads, examine yourselves.
Do what?
Examine
Right,
yourselves.
let's do examination. When you start writing certain things down about yourself, right? And you start to be like, damn, I gotta work on that, man. I gotta fix that. And that's teaching you to become better, man. You have to go through the examination. Right? You have to examine and see the whole matter about yourself to make yourself better, man. That's like brothers always use the sport analogy. A lot of brothers like sports, man. These brothers be watching film. You gotta sit and watch the film. Or coach might put you was in high school, coach will put the film and he'll embarrass you. Right? He'll play that same playback 10 times, man. This you? Hey, this you right here? Coach gotta make you look stupid, man. Hey, this you right here, ain't it?
Alright.
Alright? This how you block?
Yeah.
This you? Right? How you looking dumb, man? You kinda, turn that off, man. Turn that off, man.
So they rewind.
Yeah, rewind, they putting the head down.
Slow-mo.
Yeah, slow-mo. Right? You're a damn quarterback, you just let him score, man.
Hey.
What the he's circling you. What the hell are you doing right here?
Yeah.
You supposed to be here. Why are you over here?
Smacking the guy.
Alright? You was supposed to come and blitz. And see, now you let him through the hole, man. What are you doing? But hey, a wise man, he'll look at that, he examine himself, okay, I was supposed to be in cover 4, I should have dropped back and did this. We was in cover, and you're gonna examine yourself, you're gonna get better in this thing, man. Right? Hey, but a simple man, he ain't gonna take that with proof. He ain't gonna look at this and say, shit, I'm good, man. Right? I was exactly where I was supposed to be at. I did my thing. No, man, hey, brother, you went the hell off. All right, read on.
Gone. It's like, examine yourselves, whether you be in the faith, prove your own
You
selves.
gotta prove yourself in this truth. Read.
Know ye not your own selves, how that Yahushua Mashiach is in you, except ye be
Right,
reprobate.
so you can learn from your own past mistakes, experiences, right, to gain more wisdom and knowledge, right, and build yourself up in this truth, man. Right? That is a great thing in Israel. Right? The greatest teacher in Israel, hands down. Right? Go to Psalms 119 and verse number 71.
The book of Psalms, chapter 119 and verse number 71. And it reads, it is good for me that I have been
What
afflicted.
David say?
It is good for me that I have been
It
afflicted.
is good for me that I've caught this hell, man. It is good for you to, that's why the Lord said in the book of Sirach, chapter 2, I'm going to read it real quick. Sirach chapter 2 and verse number 4, whatever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully and be patient when thou turn to a lower state, man. It's like when you change to a lower state. It's okay to be going through these afflictions, man. Hey, read that one more time in Psalms.
God. It is good for me that I have been
It is
afflicted.
good for me that I have been afflicted by the Most High. Right? You caught hell by the Most High, because what?
That I might learn thy
That I
statutes.
may learn thy statutes, man. That's how he learned. Okay, that was wrong. Let me not do that again. I'm gonna go this way. That's like a kid, man. Cause they gonna try you, especially young boys. They gonna test your limits, right? And they gonna look at you while they doing it, man. They want to see hey, is this allowable or not?
See what you about.
Right? Can I do this or no? Right? And you gotta afflict them. And then they go, oh yeah, let me not. Yeah, okay, I learned this. That's Pop's ways right there. Pop said, don't touch this. I ain't touching that. Alright? That's how David was, man. He said, it's good that I have been afflicted, that I might learn thy statutes, man. And you can learn from your past experience. You can learn from your past mistakes, man. Right? Because you got a lot of people, they make la-la lands for their children. Right? Everything all good. And that's how Edomites raise their children.
Everything's all good. Anything.
They cuddle them. They just give them the perfect life.
Coddling.
Calling, yeah, just a shell, man. Bubble boy. Right? It's a Black Mirror episode. They I can't really remember how it fully went, but basically it was a censor. Meaning everything that was bad got censored. The dog was censored when she walked to school, right? Any murder or anything was censored. But when she got exposed to these things, all hell broke loose, man. Alright? So, hey, you gotta catch hell, man, to learn. And they say in sports, not to use another sports analogy, you don't really know a win until you took an L. You don't really know what a win feel like until you took that L. Right? Because when you take them L's and you get that win, it feel good. Like, damn, like, we straight did that. Right? And we did that, man. Right? The brother have a point. They got to use. You had a point?
Hebrews chapter 12 verse 11.
See that? See that? All right, you bring it up.
It's the book of Hebrews, chapter 12 and verse number 11. Now, no chastening for the present seemeth to be joyous, but grievous. Nevertheless, afterward it yieldeth the peaceable fruit of righteousness unto them which are exercised thereby.
Yeah, I just want to bring that out because, you know what I'm saying, just show, another scripture, it's good to be inflicted, you know what I'm saying? That kind of like, to me, goes with, I don't want to say, no pain, no gain.
Yeah.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You gotta go through it.
Yeah, you gotta go through it.
You gotta go through it. Alright? Even with just another analogy, man, working out.
See that?
Right? Working out. Alright, brother be over there, you know, benching things, man. I ain't gonna say how much, but, you know, brothers be over there, you know, pushing the weight, man.
Right.
Pushing the iron. Getting the big lady off his chest, man.
Right.
Alright? And hey, when you working out, hey, it's a lot of pain that come with that.
Yeah.
Your muscles be tore,
Yeah.
right? You be hurting, dang, man. Arms be kind of, you know, jammed up. But hey, it's strengthening you, man. It's making you better. Now the next time you get up that weight on you, it's kind of easy, man. Hey, it's light work. Okay, hey, add a little bit more, man. You need to, and brother love that pain, right? Because you know that you gain the strength. And you gotta get afflicted, and you know, hey, once you get through that, hey, I'm stronger now, man. Hey, I know how to deal with that situation now. A lot of brothers, they went through certain things and said, damn, I wish I would have did that different, man. Damn, I could have did that a little better. I could have said this a different way. I could have thought about that a little longer. Then, you know, brothers always, they look back at the times of old, and that's what's gonna make you better in this thing, right? So this is a great teaching in Israel, man, that we need to start applying to this walk, right? But you got it, King.
Come. Like brother just bringing out. Like I tell my daughters all the time, right? You can't learn if you don't mess up. You're not gonna get everything right. You're gonna fall. It's just like a baby, for example. They learn how to walk, right, from falling, man.
Mm-hmm.
They learn how to stay. They standing up. They fall on their butt. They stand up again. They fall on their butt. And by the third time they fall on their butt, they grabbing onto something. They grabbing onto the table. I ain't gonna keep falling on my butt. I'm trying to move. Now they trying to move their legs. Now they try to step to the side. They don't know how to really do the hands. They don't really know how to move the hands or the table with their feet, so they might trip and still fall. Right? But hey, once they figure it out, but they gotta fall, man. You gotta fall. Like I tell my daughters all the time, hey, look, stop being scared to fail. What's the point of going to school if you know it all? What's the point of school? What's the point of going to class, waking up every morning, and going to school if you just know everything? If you just gonna get everything right, it's pointless. You don't need to know everything. Hey, it's not that you don't need to know, but you don't know, right? But you can find out by failing, right? 2 times 2 is not 4. No, I said 2 times 3 is not 4, man. Go ahead.
I'm about to say, that's how I learned. Like when I went to go take my CDL test, I ain't studied. I failed every time. I failed 5 times in a row.
Yeah, see that?
And I remember by failing.
Yeah.
I got this wrong, wrong.
That's the best way to learn.
Yeah.
Right.
To mess up, because people be scared to mess up.
You be scared to mess up.
But that's how I did the same thing when I was in CDL school. I'm trying to mess up so I can learn how to get out the gym.
See that?
Because that's the best way you're going to learn.
Best way you gonna
You
learn.
got to learn the mistakes so you can know how to get out of them. All right?
Exactly. And to that point, that's how I became decent at driving.
Yeah.
I got some messed up positions. I had to work my way out of that.
You had to work. It
I
was
know
hard,
I
wasn't
know
it?
what I'd never do again.
See that?
If I gotta pull a U-turn in traffic. I'm doing it before I get myself in that situation.
See that?
Hey,
See that?
it'll teach you a lot by messing up. That way, you don't go those rough ways no more.
Exactly.
And you
I'm
know
not
what to
going through
expect.
the damn thicket.
Exactly.
And you know what to expect when it come about. I know exactly what to do to get out of this.
Poise, calm.
Yeah,
Verse
this ain't nothing.
10.
It's the
But
book.
look, hold that. To another point, it going in. Hey, but it wasn't that hard though, wasn't it, when you
Yeah,
failed?
yeah. And I was like, oh, that's over with.
Hey,
I almost had to call the cops to help me get up out the jam. They was like to
Bridge.
back me up. The
See
bridge.
that?
I ran to a low bridge. I was on a two lane road. I had to use somebody's driveway and the side of the road to back up. It was crazy.
Oh damn,
that's crazy. Hey, brother was in a jam, man.
And I almost got stuck.
at a 13 footer.
In a
Nah.
jam.
What was it?
That was full side.
I'm talking about what side was the bridge?
Oh, it was like an 11
Oh,
bridge.
okay.
Oh my
Yeah,
goodness. Yeah.
And it was in the middle of the night. You can't see.
Oh yeah.
They ain't had no signs.
See, brother was jammed up. You could be, hey, you like that in this truth, man. Right? You fall, you gonna be out there on a 2-lane road and under 11-foot bridge with no lights and no signs, man.
Yeah.
Right?
I mean, the
And
train
guess what? And ain't no sign of help in front of you.
None.
See, when you fall, hey, sometimes people lose hope when they fall.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They you know
never
what?
had no experience.
Look, my daughter, she fell off a bike one time before we came into this truth. Fell off a bike and scraped her knee. She lost hope, never rode a bike again.
See that?
Never rode a bike again. Don't even want to touch
That's where
it.
you go wrong.
When you lose hope.
You gotta get right back
You
up.
can't lose patience, man. Give me, as a matter of fact, hold that. Give me Sirach chapter 2, verse number 2 and verse 15.
It's the book of Sirach, chapter 2, and verse number
No,
15.
start at verse number 12.
Number 12. Woe be to the fearful hearts.
What the Lord say?
Woe be to the fearful hearts.
Woe be to the fearful hearts and what?
And faint hands.
And what else?
And the sinner that goeth two ways.
Go ahead, you read.
Woe unto him that is faint
You
hearted.
say, you see that again? Woe to the fearful hearts and woe to the faint heart. That's losing hope. The Lord said, woe to you, right? Death and destruction, mourning and sorrow to the people that are fearful. You right? Go ahead.
For he believeth not, therefore shall he not be defended.
See that? Right? Man, the Lord ain't gonna get you up out that jam when you fail, man. Right? This is once again, this is some more game, from our forefathers, man. Right? You gotta learn from your mistakes. Don't lose hope. When you get into it, the brother could have gave up. Say, you know what, I left the truck, that's my CDL. I'm gonna call over. I ain't did nothing. Hey, probably went to jail after that. Could have gave him hope, man. They would have called, hey, who was in this truck? Oh, yeah, get him. Oh, this was right at your door, that Uber pulled up.
Yeah.
Hey, when you gave up hope, man. Brother could have gave up hope. Hey, you said you had to call,
Now I almost had to call the police.
he said he almost,
Yeah.
but he ain't give up hope, man. Brother, hey, he kept
Yeah.
wiggling it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, turn a little bit this way. You know what I'm saying? Make the truck, all right, I'm gonna turn back this way, all right. He was doing it.
Yeah.
It took you a long time,
Hey,
didn't it?
it took me like 30 minutes.
Hey, try to say 30. I thought it was 6 hours, man.
53.
Yeah, it was in 53 foot.
But you can't lose hope. That's the problem right there, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you good because you fail, you scraped your knee, right? You fail, you might have broke a toe. You gotta keep on going, man. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, at that job, man, I bumped my head a lot. I ain't never get into no accident,
Mhm.
but I bumped my head a lot and learned what not to do. That way, I'm very confident when I drive now. Because I done went through a lot in that job. Not
See
knowing
that?
where you at. Because I was driving, I wasn't in St. Louis.
Exactly.
I'm in Chicago, Memphis. And you gotta find, don't nobody give you directions out there.
Hell
You gotta
no.
find your way.
Hell no.
They just give you an address.
But what you said to what you were saying though, now you recorded that.
Yeah.
You remember that. You know what I'm saying? Go to that right quick in 1 Corinthians chapter 10.
10 what?
10 and verse number, let me see. I said 10 and start at verse number 6.
Oh, okay, now. It's the book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 10 and verse 6. Now these things were our examples.
What is messing up?
Now these things were our
What's
examples.
happening when you fail a little bit?
Now these things were our
Now when
examples.
you fail, these things become your examples now. right? When you fall, these things now become your examples, right? Okay, I did this, right? Oh man, well, maybe next time when I do it again, I'm not gonna do what I did the first time. Yeah. It's an example now. Okay, remember when you did this? Hey, guess what? You might fall, you might try it a different way, you might fall again. Yeah. Now you got another example, right? And you might try a third time, and you might fall again, but now you got another example. Mm-hmm. And by that fourth time, look, I done did this, I done did this, I done did this. You know what? I'm gonna do it now. Now I know for sure I'm gonna do this now, and that might work. And guess what? Like the brother just said, hey, confident, man. I got this. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, keep reading.
Come. To the intent we should not lust after evil things, as they also lusted.
At least, and this lust is not talking about always talking about no sexual explicit things, man. Hey, some people lust to give up, man. They have a strong desire of sorrowfulness, man, of giving up, of doubt, right? They have a strong desire of not having courage, right? They have a strong desire just to be complacent, man. Yeah. You know what? I'm cool with not riding a bike.
Right.
I'm cool when I get on this scooter again, cause I fell and hurt my leg. Hey, you know what? I'm cool. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just, every time I get in the jam, I'm gonna just call them to come and, to back me up out this mud. I'm cool with that. Yep, hey, well, I'm about to sit here for 30, 40 minutes. They're gonna be here in an hour. You're gonna kick back in the bump. You're gonna get on your phone. Then they're gonna pull up. Then they're gonna pull you back. Man, people get complacent, man. Brother could have called and say, you know what, hey, I'm gonna go ahead and wait. You know what I'm saying? Nah, brother say, you know, I'm gonna figure it out, man. Yeah. Right? People have that strong desire, that lust to just be damn, hopeless, man. Just being hopeless.
Fall out the truth.
Just falling out. Because you strongly desire the worries of the world, man. It's easier for you to, it's easy. I heard from a famous movie, the Scarface movie, man. He said, man, I don't care, I'm gonna be the bad guy. I'm cool being the bad guy. It's easy to do evil. It's hard to do good. Cause I gotta be a role model. I can't say this. I can't do that.
In a restaurant.
I can't do that. Man, he said, man, hey, I'm cool. I'm the bad guy then, man. Yeah. It's easy, right? It's easy to give up, man. Right? It's easy to not use them examples and say, you know what? I'm gonna just be hopeless. I'm just cool with being a damsel in distress, man. Right? Go ahead, finish reading now. Because these are some of the examples right here for our nation, our forefathers, our ancestors went through. Go ahead. Let's see what some of these examples are.
Neither be ye idolaters.
Because we committed idolatry in the wilderness with the calf. Go ahead.
As were some of them.
As Paul is saying.
As it is written.
As it is written. That's documented. Go ahead.
The people sat down to eat and drink and rose up to play. Neither
they ate sacrificed food to idols. Go ahead.
God. Neither let us commit fornication.
He said, don't even let us commit fornication. Because what Paul said.
As some of them committed.
He's quoting these things, man. The things that are recorded that Israel failed to. Go ahead.
And fell in one day 23,000.
23,000, man. Failed to fornication. Fornication with the lust of idols. Fornication to the lust of women. Right? Fornication of inordinate affections and things like that. Murmuring, as it says right here. Keep reading.
God. Neither let us tempt Hamashiach, as some of them also tempted, and were destroyed.
And they got destroyed for it, right? Go ahead.
Of serpents. Neither murmur ye, as some of them also murmured.
Like Aaron, Miriam, right? The Israelites that wanted to go back into Egypt, as is what?
And were destroyed of the destroyer.
Man. Right? Now go ahead and read verse 11.
Verse number 11. Now, all these things happened unto them for in samples.
What is your failures?
In samples.
What is your mess ups?
In samples.
What are your slip ups?
In samples. And they are written for our admonition.
For what?
Our admonition.
What are your failures?
Our admonition upon whom the ends of the world are come.
Exactly, man. Hey, these failures, hey, these slip ups, hey, these jam ups, hey, these things that when we fall 7 times, we gotta get back up, man. We can't just wallow in sorrow and lust to be a damn failure like the wicked, man.
Right.
Oh, I slipped up and ate some pork. Well, I guess I'm about the truth. Take your friend dissolve and you go eat pork on Thanksgiving, man. Right?
I seen a video, and she said it was utterly disgusting. But I seen a video of a sister. She was catching hell, and I think her baby was in the hospital. And you know, when you get tried, or when the Most High try you, it come times where you make a choice. You choose you this day.
Choose you this day.
And she was sitting in a coffee shop on the Sabbath, you know, while her child was in the hospital. She's like, the first few Sabbaths she ain't bought nothing, and eventually she was like, you know what? I don't want to keep the Sabbath. She bought some, and then she just completely fell out the truth after buying that one little thing.
That one
sent
thing.
her rolling down the street, and now she. Why I left the Hebrew Israel.
Why I left the Hebrew
That was
Israelites.
one little thing. That one little choice.
Why I left my blood.
Right.
That don't make any sense. That whole statement in itself is just a retarded statement.
Yeah.
Why I left my DNA.
But that's written for your admonition. That right there.
It's written for your admonition, man.
Don't do that.
Don't do it.
Don't have that in my mind.
That's an example. Don't have that sorrowful, pitiful mind that just lusts for wicked things, man. Right? Because you fail 7 times, but you get back up. You know what I'm saying? You fail 7 times. Hey, use these things the times that you failed them 7 times. Hey, that's 7 examples right there of what not to do no more. Right? These are 7 examples right here of when you fail. Hey, I got back up and did something different. Right? These are 7 examples of you, getting up, and serving the Most High. But the wicked gonna fall into mischief. The wicked gonna bow on the Sabbath and get utterly tossed out of this thing because they ain't look at the days of old. Give me one more precept. Give me this right quick again in Job chapter 8 and verse 8. But I want it in the CEV this time.
It's the book of Job, chapter 8 and verse 8.
Read through
and the CEV.
Read. Let me see. Read. Let's read that little section I did it to you.
Come. Our ancestors were wise. So learn from them.
So do what?
So learn from them.
What we gotta do for my ancestors?
So learn from them.
Go ahead.
Our own time has been short.
Because our own time is very short. It's very short. It's like a what?
Like a fading shadow.
You can't catch a shadow from fading. When the sun is going down, that shadow is going to. Go ahead.
And we know very little. But
because they don't know everything. Like I was just going into this a second ago. We don't know everything. We don't know. When we first come out the womb, we're not coming out the womb talking about some mom, pop me open a soda, a ginger ale. I need to burp. You know what I'm saying? I don't see my 2-month-old son after he drinks some milk talk about some mom, give me a cranberry ginger ale, Canada Dry. I need to burp. Let me burp myself. He ain't doing that, man. He ain't getting up how them sword memes be doing. Where they talk about some, I got a broke family. Throw the baby on the floor, the baby start running through the damn hospital, man. No, he don't know how to walk yet. You don't know everything. Go ahead.
But they will instruct you with great understanding.
What is our elders going to do?
With great understanding.
What do our ancestors need to do?
With great
They're
understanding.
going to instruct us through this word with great understanding. You children of Israel, ye men, ye women of Israel, man. You got to go into the word. Hey, look at these examples that's been set before us, man. Right? Because these are your greatest teachers. You got it out.
Calm. Right? And another teacher, basically kind of what he's going into is you can learn from the judgments of the Most High. Right? And what he brings upon certain men, you can learn from that, man. Right? Because the Most High did that a lot of times when certain men sinned. He wanted all Israel there to see so that they don't do the same things, man. Them great judgments. Right? Because imagine if you seen them, just giving an example, right? Somebody that bows down to a damn idol, and what happens to him, right? By the Most High. And you're gonna not want to do that thing, man.
The man in Numbers 15.
You said what?
The man in Numbers 15.
The man in Numbers 15, man. We picked up the sticks. Right? They all had the stone, right? Yeah, so let me get 1 Timothy 5 and 20.
It's the book of 1 Timothy, chapter 5 and verse number 20. And it reads, them that sin.
He said what?
Them that sin.
Them that sin do what?
Rebuke before all.
Do what?
Rebuke before all.
Back in the ancient days, that rebuke could have been death. Them that sin rebuke before everybody. That what?
That, rebuke before all, that others also may fear.
That others also may fear. So sometimes the Most High got to cause judgment.
Right.
And then the people are going to say, damn, man, let me not do that. I don't want to do that. Right? I don't want that same thing to happen to me. Hey, going back to the analogy with kids, man. Hey, you whoop that tail. Hey, one of them kids did something, you whoop that tail, man. Them kids going to say, yep, I ain't doing that. Alright? Yeah, I know better. Alright, I ain't doing that. Hey, them that sin rebuke before all that others may also fear, man. You can learn from the judgments of the Most High as well, like the brother was going into. Those things were left for an example. Alright, give me Deuteronomy 21 and 20, start at 19. 21 and 19.
It's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 21 and verse 19. Then shall his father and his mother.
Start at 18.
Verse number 18. If a man have a stubborn and rebellious son, which will not obey the voice of his father or the voice of his mother, and that when they have chastened him, will not hearken unto them.
Beating your son, all right, that was rebellious, you beating him up, all right, giving him his whoopings, you're not sparing the rod. He still ain't listening. All right, what they got to do?
Then shall his father and his mother lay hold on him,
grab him up, read,
and bring him out unto the elders of his city and unto the gate of his place. And they shall say unto the elders of the city, this is our son. This our son is stubborn and rebellious. He would not obey our voice. He is a glutton and a drunkard. And all men of his city.
And what?
And all the men of his city.
Everybody got to come out. All the men, come on out. And that's a command. You got to come.
Yeah.
You can't just sit in the crib, no, I ain't going today. No, all the men of his city, read.
Shall stone him. Shall stone him with stone.
Everybody, you got to get in there. You got to get your stone and you stone them. Right? And while you throwing that stone, you got to be thinking, hey, this can be me. Alright?
Just think, what if you was with him and you had to give him that judgment?
Exactly. And what if you was with him?
It'll stop you from being like that.
Exactly. Because it's going to keep going on that.
God. That he died, so shalt thou put evil away from among you.
We want to put that evil away from among you, man. And what else?
And all Israel shall hear and fear.
You heard that and you feared. See, that was the point of the judgments of the law. To not cause you to commit those sins, man.
Right.
The Lord had to do that. He had to, hey, y'all, if you don't learn this way, you're going to learn from this.
Right.
And sadly, Israel still ain't give it down.
Right.
They still did wickedness. They still did evil. Right? They learned, they heard what happened in the past, and they still didn't give it down. All right, sadly, and you got some people that's like that today.
That's crazy.
I take my lashes.
Just take mine.
That's crazy.
I'm gonna just take mine on the chin.
That's crazy.
All right, you don't give it down.
Like a real nigga.
All right, that's madness. All right, this Negroes that just don't want to learn, man.
All right.
They just don't care. They don't care. They're ignorant.
Oh.
All right, so hey, the Lord had to cause certain judgments to come upon certain men that you learn. You got a point. All right. So give me that kind of numbers as well. Numbers 15.
Look at Numbers, chapter 15 and verse number 31.
It's another account just showing how the Most High caused these judgments to come upon men. Right, read.
Fine. I'm 31. 30 and 32 slacking. And while the children of Israel were in the wilderness, they found a man that gathered sticks upon the Sabbath day.
Uh-huh.
And they found him gathering sticks, brought him unto Moses and Aaron, and unto all the congregation. And they put him inward, because it was not declared what should be done to him.
They wanted to see. hey, this man kind of working. He gathered a stick. Hey, what we gonna do? All right, read.
And the Lord said unto Moses, the man shall be surely put to
He
death.
said what?
The man shall surely be put to death.
That's the judgment. Read.
All the congregation.
All the what?
All the congregation.
All the congregation. Read.
Shall stone them with stones without the camp. And all the congregation brought him without the camp and stoned him with stones, and he died. And the Lord commanded Moses.
Hey, that's another judgment, man. You think them people, hey, in that moment, you think those people was thinking, I'm still gonna pick up some sticks, I don't give a damn. No, man, hey, you like this. I'm glad it ain't me. Right? I ain't picking up no sticks. Tell your kid that, hey, if I see you, they don't pick up no sticks. And that was teaching. Now we know the same judgments isn't brought upon Israel now, but you can learn the severity of those things and how our forefathers died behind these things, man.
Right.
And that is a judgment coming for men that break the law, that break the commandments of the Most High. Give me 2nd Ezra chapter 9 and verse number 11 real quick.
It's the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 9.
You get a point?
It's the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 9 and verse number 11. And they that have loathed my law, while they had yet liberty,
Right.
and when as yet place of repentance was open unto them, understood not.
Right, this talking about today. Because those same judgments isn't brought about now. We can't condemn you to death. Right? Because if you believe in Yahushua, you can repent. You can turn back to him. You can get right. So we can't stone you. Right? The whole congregation of Israel, right? Meet up where you at. You stay in Atlanta. Everybody get a ticket to Atlanta. Right? We go find some stones and we stone you to death. No, that's not happening today. Right? That's not happening. Right? But while you thought you had liberty, despised it, read.
God. So like, and when yet place of repentance was open unto them, understood not, but despised it. The same must know
The
it.
what?
The same must
The
know it.
same must know. You gonna learn. After what?
After death by pain.
After death by pain. That's how you gonna learn. You ain't gonna get it till I have to kill you. Right? Hey, that's thus said the Lord. The same must know after death by pain that you ain't really have all that time to just freak off. You was supposed to use that liberty to repent back and return back to the Most High with the grace and long suffering and mercy that He has given you, man. Right? And that's a lesson in itself.
Yeah.
You don't have all day in this truth. It's either you get it now or you go back to the world and you're gonna get destroyed.
Right.
Right? That's just that on that, man. All right, but give me Proverbs chapter 21:11 in the GMT.
It's the book of Proverbs, chapter 21 and 11 in the GNT.
All right.
When someone who is conceited gets his punishment, even
He
an
said when somebody's conceited gets his punishment, read.
even an unthinking person,
Even a what?
unthinking person learns a lesson.
Do what?
Learns a
Hey,
lesson.
when he see that, hey, he learned a lesson. I ain't finna do that again. I ain't finna do that. Read.
One who is wise will learn from what he is taught.
They said one that is wise gonna learn from what he is taught. Right? So you can learn from the judgments of the Most High. And what he does upon certain men. Right? Let me get one more, then we're gonna get some closes. Right? Give me 2 Peter chapter 2 and verse 5.
The book of 2 Peter, chapter 2 and verse number 5.
Right, so these are the best teachers in Israel. Right? It's the greatest teachers, hands down, man. Hey, I'm learning things right now as we bring these precepts out. Alright? Read that.
And 2 Peter 2 and 5. And spared not the old world.
They did what?
And spared not the old
Hey, the
world.
Most High, they destroyed everybody except 8 people.
Right.
Right? Noah, Ham, Shem, and Japheth and they 4 wives, man. Right? He spared not the old world, read.
But save Noah, the eighth person, and a preacher of righteousness, bringing in the flood upon the world of the ungodly,
Right?
and turning the cities of Sodom and Gomorrah into ashes, commanded them with an overthrow, making them an example.
Doing what?
Making them an example.
Making them an example to what?
Unto those that after should live ungodly.
Right? Those judgments was an example. I killed them for the people now today to see, hey, how I get down, and you gonna learn from that not to do them same things that they was doing. That was an example set up by the Most High. So you can learn from the judgments of the Most High. You can learn from past man's mistakes, their greatnesses. You can learn from your own experiences, your mistakes. These are the greatest teachers in Israel, man. Right? That we need to start applying to our lives, man. Start learning from these things. That's why a lot of people fall out of this truth. You're not looking at the past. Right? So let's start applying these things, Israel, today in these last days, man. All right, but you got it.
Calm. Like the brother said, man, you gotta start applying these things, man. You gotta you gotta literally look at the generations of old, man. Like I said in Sirach 2 verse 10, man. Right? We gotta really start applying these things that make these things the blueprint to our life, man. Right? We gotta start looking at it's like building a house, man. If you are one screw off, that framing ain't gonna be right, man. In that house. If you are one screw off, man, right, that whole house can be jammed up, man. Right? If you don't follow that blueprint to a T, you're missing a rafter board, right? You got that missing 3 screws over here, right?
Your rivet's gone.
Your rivet's gone, right? You ain't properly set the foundation, right? You started there on building before your foundation got fully solid. Now part of your goddamn frame sinking, right? Now you're better. Hey, you don't level it right. You don't measure. Everything's gonna be jammed up, man. Right? You gotta apply it. You gotta make these things that we learned as an example, right? And make these the blueprint into your life, man. Right? Give me the book of Sirach, chapter 19 and verse number 20.
It's the book of Sirach, chapter 19 and verse number 20. The fear of the Lord is all wisdom.
Said what?
The fear of the Lord is all wisdom.
Lean to your own understanding.
The fear of the Lord is all wisdom.
And the fear of the Most High is all wisdom. Go ahead.
And in all wisdom is the performance of the law. And the knowledge of his omnipotency.
Right? His all power, man. Right? Hey, that's the wisdom of the Most High. Wisdom, the best teachers, the greatest teacher of all, right, is the wisdom of the Most High. That's the greatest teacher, man, of all, overall, right? So for anybody out here that think they know a thing, that think they the top this and top that, no, the Lord is the top of everything. You can't forget that. That's right. Our forefathers, right, that came before us are the greatest examples because they went through it first. Anything that you're going through or anything that you're doing today, like the most wisest ever said, our forefather, our ancestor Solomon said, hey, there ain't nothing new under the sun. Everything that's in this earth ain't nothing but vanity, man. It's all it is, man.
And that's a good point too, because if it's nothing new under the sun, why not look at the things that was past? Because it already happened.
It already happened, man. Hey, Ecclesiastes 3:15, and the Most High required that which is past. So ain't nothing that you're doing is new, man. Right? Look at the generations of old and see what happened to them proud men that wanted to boast, right, in their own knowledge and understanding. Like it said in Proverbs, another mighty forefather Solomon. And he said, pride go before destruction, and that haughty spirit before a fall. So look at, but you got to read that. In the words of my brother Joshua, read that. You got to read that, man. Right? In the words of the Most High God, the best teachers, man. And go to the book of, more close. Go to the book of Sirach, chapter 6. And I want to read verse number, start at 34, read to 36. But could you read that in GNT? Because it says so, please.
The book of Sirach, chapter 6, and verse number 36.
Read it verse 34.
Kind of like it. In verse number 34 in the GNT. Go where the old people are. Find someone who is wise and stay with him.
And do what?
And stay with him.
Uh-huh.
Be ready to listen.
What we gotta be doing?
Be ready to listen.
What we gotta be doing to these examples?
Be ready to listen.
When we read, what we doing?
Be ready to
We gotta be
listen.
ready to listen to the examples, to our forefathers, to our ancestors, to our elders, to those that came before us and put this work in. Those that gave us and brought to us the sound doctrine, man. Right? We gotta hold fast unto that, man. Right? These examples, these righteous elders, right? You know what I'm saying? Hey, that was set before us, man. Right? Hey, these righteous examples of what it is of coming into this truth. Right? These righteous leaders, these men that the Most High God has set up in these latter days. Right? We gotta listen. Go ahead.
When religious people speak
Uh-huh.
and don't miss anything that shows insight,
Go ahead.
if you find someone with
If
understanding,
you find someone with understanding, the elders, the leaders of our congregations, right? And even if you have elders, if you have leaders of the congregations, even go into the scriptures, man. Go ahead.
get up early to call on him.
Do what?
Get up early to call on him.
And do what?
We're out his doorstep.
What we gotta be doing?
We're out his
We
doorstep.
gotta wear out his doorstep. You gotta wear it out, man. You gotta wear out his. You gotta get up early. Hey, you gotta wear out his doorstep, man. You gotta be at that brother door like, hey, let me get some of that wisdom, man. Hey, help me out. Help me understand this and what this is going into. And on top of that, hey, when you fail, hey, go back into the records of when you fail, man. Wear out your own heart, man. Wear it out, man. Go ahead.
With your visits,
Wear out his doorstep with your visits. Go ahead.
devote all your time to studying.
Do what?
Devote all your time to studying.
Nah, just living however the hell you want to do.
Devote all your time to
Nah,
studying.
don't go into the wisdom of your elders.
Devote all your time to
Go
studying
ahead, read.
the Lord's commands
Uh-huh.
and thinking about them.
And do what?
And thinking about
Because
them,
what?
He will give you the insight and wisdom you are looking for.
Exactly. All praise to the Most High. Go ahead.
Give me the book of Psalms, chapter 119, verse 97, man.
It's the book of Psalm, chapter 119. You said 197?
97.
Sorry. And verse 97. Oh, it's like, oh, how love I thy law. It is my meditation all day.
He said, oh, how I love thy law, man. It is the meditation all day, man. And you can learn from the laws of the Most High. Read.
Thou, through thy commandments, has made me wiser.
Has did what?
Has made me wiser than my enemies, for they are ever with me.
Right, through keeping his word, right? Keeping the faith, right? Believing in the Most High, it makes you wise, man. And the brother said, hey, the spirit of the Most High, right? The wisdom of the Most High, hey, that's the best teacher in this thing, man. So he said, I kept thy commandments, has made me wiser than my enemies. Read 99.
I have more understanding than all my
He
teachers.
said, what?
I have more understanding than all my
So you can
teachers.
have more understanding than all your teachers by keeping the commandments of the Most High.
That's right.
Right? By doing, thus said the Lord. Read.
For thy testimonies are my meditation.
Read.
I understand more than the
He
ancients.
said, what?
I understand more than the ancients, because I keep thy precepts.
Because you keep the precepts of the Most High, man. So with that, Lord willing, this was edifying. Lord willing, these words wasn't in vain. Lord willing, you start to listen to these mighty teachers, right? The greatest teachers of Israel, hands down. Come here, Shalom.
Come here,
Shalom.
Oh.